Now the concept is two-way binding. Okay. You will have an HTML here. You have a TypeScript here. You want to transfer data. Whenever you make change in the TypeScript file, it will get affected in your HTML file. Similar fashion, whenever you make change in the HTML file, it automatically affected in your TypeScript file. To handle this, we will consider this concept as a two-way binding, right? This concept will be called as a two-way binding. To achieve two-way binding, we need to import forms module under Angular forms in the module file. Okay. So what is your module file? What is the name of your module file? Can anyone tell me what is your name of the module file? App.module.ts. Under import, we need to include forms module. That is your first step. So go to your code. You see, I had imported a namespace from Angular forms. In the import, how you are adding the browser module and app root module, similar way, you need to add forms module. Understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because this forms module has a ng model class. If you are not imported this forms module, you cannot able to proceed further. Okay. If you are not able to import the forms module, you cannot able to proceed further. Okay. So that is the reason forms modules are comes into. Once we done that, go to your HTML, design input type equal to text and say this is your input variable. Now I need to bind data to this particular input. Go to TS file saying that static binding. I'll tell you why I'm saying static binding. Static binding :string equal to static data binding. Static data binding. Got the point? I'm just making a binding a static data binding. Now I want to bind this particular variable into my HTML. Okay. First, what is the second step? What is the second step? In component.html. In component.html, we need to create a input file, input text box. Okay. And third, declare a variable in, declare a string variable in the component.ts file. Right? And then fourth point, associate variable. Associate a variable using ng model in the HTML input, HTML text box. How do you associate? For that, first you need to use property binding and then event binding. This is the concept. Anybody want to work with ng model, you need to have the first brace is property binding. This is event binding. Yesterday we discussed, right? Say yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Combination of both property binding and event binding will be called as ng model. Now you go here, you say ng model equal to, you need to specify the variable. You are not allowed, empty expressions are not allowed. So what is your expression? Your expression is static binding. You got the static binding here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Or you got my point? You are getting value, but you are not doing. The next point is, I want to make a dynamic binding. I'm saying an horizontal. Same input type text. Okay. Now go back to your app module. I say a variable dynamic binding colon string equal to null. Now go back to your HTML. You see there is a two text boxes, text box 1 and text box 2. Now in the component.html, I'm using a dynamic binding variable. I'm using a which variable? Dynamic binding variable. Okay. No. ng model equal to dynamic binding, and the interpolation I'm going to use here, paste it. What?
Sir, remove semicolon.
Here, when I say Narendra, Babu, or whatever I'm adding, it is working or not? If I remove also, it will work.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
This
sir.
is called, you
Okay.
update data in your HTML. It automatically holding by the variable. This is called two-way binding. You understand what is two-way binding?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me in which scenario you can go for two-way binding. In which scenario you have to go for two-way binding?
The ATM card swiping. At that time, I will use the binding.
No.
OTP.
OTP. Okay.
Login to Facebook or Gmail account
Okay.
credentials.
Okay. Anything else? Let's do a small program. Okay. The program is something like that. I want to have two numbers. I need to show the result in a card. Okay. So how to do that? First, I'll remove everything. I remove these two variables. Okay. First, you design a div. What you will do, you will use a div. Okay. Again, you will use a div. Okay. I can say here class equal to flexi. Okay. And here I say variables, something like that. Okay. Be it like this. I'm saying I'm having a label. I'm having a label. Say here, enter the first number. So I don't want to go with directives today. So that's why I'm going to give this example. From tomorrow, we will do the directives. Enter the first number.
Yeah,
And
hi.
here, input. Yeah, who's that? Input type equal to number. Okay. The same div, I'm going to create a one more. Here I'm going to say input second number.
Yes.
Okay. And again, I'm creating another div. Here I'm going to have a, instead of label and all those things, I can say button. And I'm going to say here, calculate, something like that. Okay. And again, I'm going to have a result div.
In there and moment I'll do. No?
the
In
sum
day
of
one moment, I'll do.
two number is, I will show. Now go to your UI. You got everything here. You got first number, you got second number, you got calculate, you got everything design. Whether the design is looks good or bad. Come on, you need to speak.
Yeah, function. Okay, it is. We can check that calculate thing.
Now we need to apply some CSS. Copy, flex, go to SCSS, put this. First, what I need to do, display flex. Okay. See, everything will be treated as a flex.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the next step? What is the next step?
We can
Flex.
apply file.
Color.
Margin,
No,
margin to
300 pixel. See, and then text align item, center. See, everything has been aligned center. Now, content align content will be there.
Padding also.
Put a padding 20 pixel. Flex direction column. Now you see everything as a column. Flex. How to bring this flex into center? I have one property, display.
justify content.
Justify content equal to center. It is not happening. I have one property. I remember that.
Margin also.
No. Hold on a second. Align flex item to center. How? Sometimes we may forget. We need to go here and take the help. See, this is how you want. Okay. For that, you need to apply. You see here, display flex, align item center, justify center, this one. And then display flex is there, align item is there, justify content is there, flex direction we can remove. You put a border. Two pixel solid red. Is it correct?
Sir, maybe because of the width.
Width we need to have. Otherwise, no use, na. And I had one more text align center. And then I can have padding. Come on, anybody can support me.
No, sir, I don't know any CSS.
Mm, Ganesh,
Margin also try, sir, once. Margin, top, bottom, left, right. But single div na.
I do one thing, just a second. Let me take my old project and my stuff. Give me 2 minutes. Hello? Yes? Yeah, please. Display, flex, align item, center, align self center, and then width 400 pixel. Okay. Then align content. Center.
Use flex direction to flex direction column.
I'm using. Yes, now it is coming. But the point here is I want this flex should be display here. What is that one I want? Okay, you need to have a justify content, right? Hmm. Something is missing. Flex direction is column, align item, align self. One particular component will bring the. Do you know anybody?
Sir, margin auto.
Please check into chat. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So please try to do that one.
I don't think so. Gap is not required. Yes. But which one it is? This one I did now. Then why it is not working for me? This 3 is most important. Even padding is not required. This 3 is more important to become alignment of center. Now what you need to do here,
Yes, sir, exactly.
you say border 2 pixel solid, make it as red. Now see, there is a border. Now flex the columns. You can say column. Now you got it. And then width 500 pixel. Okay, because of this width it is going down. So how to make this width center we need to think.
Sir, please check into chat. That look almost very colorful. I'm also trying. I'm also tried that CSS. So
అలా కాదు ఈశ్వర్ అది ఓకే
Sir, you can try margin auto because of the width, maybe.
gap align item because most of your project is needed this. We need to learn this very perfect before we get into it. I'm not that much good in design, but we need to. Border, background, and then close. We'll see what is happening. Module build failed. Okay. It's correct only, na? Perfect. This is okay? Somewhat?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't want this much of big width. How to do that? See, this is something you are marking as. You want to make login form as a flex and you need to display in center. Tomorrow I will come up with that. Okay, don't worry. Let's do this. Now somewhat it is good by seeing. So what you can do is you go to component.ts, you declare first variable, first number, colon number equal to 0, second number, colon number equal to 0. Okay, now I'm going to bind this value in my component.html. Where I'm going to bind? Here. I'm saying ng model equal to first number. Whenever the user is making change in that particular input, it automatically hold it in this variable. Now take the second number, go to your HTML, put the HTML here, ng model. Okay, and say second number. Once it has been done, the moment when you click on calculate, my result should be displayed here. So what I will do, I'll write a function add number colon void right? This is your method. This is your function. In this function, I'm going to have result colon number equal to 0 as a variable. And here, this dot result equal to this dot first number plus this dot second number. Now, how to associate this method? Copy this method, go to HTML. In
Event
the
button.
button, you need to create an event. How to create an event? Can anyone tell me?
Click event.
Click.
Parents
The
Click.
parenthesis, click.
click equal to
Click
add
equal
number.
to add number function.
Add number.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you click on that, that value will be holded in this result. Now go back to the HTML component. Can I use a normal interpolation here?
Yes.
Can use.
Yes.
You can use.
Suggestion. Give me suggestion, na? I put this.
I think for IntelliSense, we need to have some extension.
Yeah, it's already there. It's already there for me.
Okay.
I had everything. Now go here. You see, I got everything. Now go back to me. Here the sum of two numbers right now 0 because 0 plus 0. Now here I'm saying 2. Calculate. 2 is getting
Yeah.
4. Calculate. 20. Calculate. Is it working, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is how we need to do. Okay. So this is how we need to develop model binding. Tomorrow we can go for directives. There are 3 types of directives: structural directive, component directive, custom directive.
సార్ సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు మనం చూసింది ఓన్లీ ఒక కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఉంది సార్. సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు రిజల్ట్ అనే కాంపోనెంట్ సపోజ్ వేరే కాంపోనెంట్ లో ఉంది అనుకోండి, రిజల్ట్ అనే వేరియబుల్. సో ఈ ఈ యాప్ లోపల ఇవి రెండు ఉన్నాయి వేరియబుల్స్, ఫస్ట్ నెంబర్ సెకండ్ నెంబర్. సో యాడ్ చేసిన ఫంక్షనాలిటీ మనం ఆ వేరియబుల్ అక్కడికి ఎలా పాస్ చేస్తాం? త్రూ టు అదర్ కాంపోనెంట్.
Did you attended? Who is asking? Ishwar, right?
ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్.
Did you know the concept of input decorator?
Sir?
Input decorator and output.
ఎస్ సార్.
So through that we can do na.
ఓ యా, రైట్.
We completed that one two three
Yes,
class
yes.
before.
ఎస్ ఎస్. ఓకే సార్.
Okay.
ఐ
See,
నో.
your basic functionality in one place, but the result will be in another place. That
ఈవెంట్
time you
ఎమిటర్.
can go for a
ఈవెంట్ ఎమిటర్.
event emitter. When you are
Yes.
using output, you have to use the event emitter.
Yeah.
If you are using input decorator, no need.
Mhm.
Directly pass the variable and get that.
ఎస్. ఓకే.
Okay. Anybody have
Yes,
any
sir.
other questions? Manik, are you there? Manik? Manik, either respond or just leave. Okay, guys. Anybody have any questions?
No.
నో సార్.
Yes, sir.
క్లాసులు అప్లోడ్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్ గూగుల్.
Yes, it is.
ఎస్ సార్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్.
Let me show you. Daily it is uploading. I do my job, man. Before this class, I had a session, right? I will show you. Till yesterday, videos are there. You see?
Yeah, you are updating in group also that everyday class.
After this class, I used to do. That is my common practice. Immediately, once it has been converted, I will immediately record it. I'll upload it. And
Okay.
even today morning, I take RPA class. I'll show you. That also I updated it before your class. This is RPA way path. You see, I uploaded. Today is Jan 30. 10:33 I uploaded.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Before
You
starting.
need to follow the drive. If you are not following the drive, it is not my mistake.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. Anything else? Anybody have
Nothing,
any
sir.
questions? Ganesh,
I'm good,
Rajesh,
sir.
Sri, Judy,
Clear, sir.
Pratik, Shah, Shiva.
All right, sir. All good. No questions.
Tomorrow we will go for directives, structural directives. In that we will go for if, for, and switch. That is most important concept. 1 hour is the exact fit for that particular directive. I want you to be more familiar on that. Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
Sir, this let keyword, any keyword that also covered already, or we are going to cover? I
I will
missed.
talk. Let for loops.
Yeah,
When you do as let will be used for loops. That is what. Any means it is not a keyword. It is a data type.
oh, yeah, data
Any
type.
kind of data type. See, right now we are declaring variable as number, string, and all those things, right?
Yeah,
Instead, if you pass any, that method or variable expects any kind of data.
yes,
In Java, you cannot define as a type. Any variable you are declaring in JavaScript, are we going to declare a variable as a type? No.
no,
Here in TypeScript, specifically we define that everything will be a type. You need to define the type. That's the best practice of Angular.
yeah, yes,
Understand my point?
yeah, yes.
సార్ ఆల్రెడీ టైప్ స్క్రిప్ట్ లో ఫాలో అవుతున్నప్పుడు బిఫోర్ మనం అది డేటాని ఇండికేట్ చేస్తామా లెట్ వేర్
It required. Let means, see, for example, you want to loop a string of values. Okay. I have 10 values in my array. I want to
ఓకే
loop one record. Let in .NET or Java, you will use either where or a specific data. In
ఓకే
Angular, you used to have let variable of array. So each value, one by one, it will take with the help of let. Got it?
Yeah, like for each.
Yes. Anybody have any questions? SSV, Pratiksha. See, do practice. Do ensure you guys